All right, welcome back. It's GlobalNet TV. If you are just joining us, take a seat and relax. Let's have some of the things that are happening quickly before we go into the topic of today. For example, tomorrow, the launch of Samsung dual SIM phones.
Yes.
What does that mean, Fidel?
It means that from your phone you can use 2 SIM cards simultaneously.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so Samsung is just, let's say, catching up on that, because I know some other brands have come with that already.
They had it, but it is on their new phone, Galaxy.
Okay, that's what is new.
Yes.
Galaxy dual SIM.
Yes.
And the Samsung Galaxies are special breeds of phones in terms of the special qualities they carry, you know, clean cut resolution and all of those things. So now you can now put 2 SIM on that very, very special phone.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
So we'll be there tomorrow at 5 p.m. and see exactly what they are unveiling. And you know that here we share with you whatever is happening in the world of telecoms. So a new addition from the Samsung family is the Samsung Galaxy.
And let me quickly add a quick, because Samsung has done very well.
Okay.
Last year, 4th quarter,
you
know, they pushed out 97.6 million smartphones.
97.6 million. Oh.
Next to Nokia.
Next, so they are number 2 now.
Yes. So if you look at the history of a Nokia, you know, then you look at where Samsung is coming from, and you see the kind of enormous power in churning out, you know, new phones, innovation, you know, pioneering in that range. So I'm sure by the end of this year, it's going to be real head-on.
Because they are catching up with the leader. Eating up the Nokia's, you know, market.
Territory, global market.
Because at 113 to 97, it's almost at par now. And in a year or two, it could just be a completely different story.
I think so. I think so.
So Samsung is moving fast, and with the quality things that are coming from Samsung, no wonder they are catching up with the brand, with the market leader. 97.6 million phones sold last year.
I know anything Apple does, they replicate it much better. You know, when Apple came with the iPad, they came, you know, with the Galaxy. You know, tablet. Apple pursued them almost everywhere in the world, going to court. In some places they lost. You know, so I believe that in a year or two, as you said, they are going to take the market.
They may take the market at the rate in which they are going. And now with that dual SIM now on the Galaxy, it too should be a sellout, though. Should be a sellout. We look at what they have to present tomorrow, and then we share that with you on our show next Thursday.
Don't forget as well, they have Expo in South Africa next month.
You will be there.
In Cape Town,
from
so
March 20th and all that. We don't also know
what they are going to unveil.
What they are going to unveil there. We will wait for you to get back and also share that with us. March 20 in Cape Town is going to be, we are believing that new things are going to happen right there.
I think so.
And we hope that you just be able to capture all of that story and share with us when you return. All right, should we take we go on? Okay, now we have every week we ask you, we discuss a topic, we make it interactive, and this week is no exception. We ask, at what age should a minor be given the first phone? We've discussed that on this program before. The sea of response from you was awesome. You know, Fidel told us that the ITU age is what?
13 years.
13 years.
That's the global standard.
That's the global standard
for children to have a phone.
To have their own personal phone.
Yes.
Do we share that with in Nigeria? What is your views about all of this? We took our camera out to ask 1 or 2 people. Maybe we should show that first, and then we come back and hopefully we can get you to call us and share your views with us. It's interactive, it's live, it's GlobalNet TV. We'll be right back.
carry phones around these days, you know, maybe 10, 12. But phones have varieties, phones have classes, phones have grades. So, because an emergency can occur at any time. And in this present day Nigeria, where there are no phones in the house, you know, a mobile phone, 10, 12 years, if they are literate enough to be able to manipulate it. Yes.
I believe children should be given phones after secondary school, because that if you give your phone to your child, even in the secondary school, you find out that there's a distraction, and you find out that most of these phones, especially if they have access to the internet, they are not able to concentrate on their studies. Some of them even go beyond that. All they do is to browse, and even go beyond that, go to the unnecessary websites, promiscuous, maybe sex sites. I mean, if you can't do it at home and he has the phone with him, so why doesn't he do it when he has the phone? If you can access the internet, the best thing is probably just let him attain a ripe age of maturity. That is after the secondary school. When he's getting ready to go to university, when you get him a phone.
Parents or guardians, they can restrict their children from the internet, and they can really educate them. I believe education is the priority here. Once you educate them that this is how you use the system, this is where you should go, this one is educative, this one is that, and this one isn't good for you. So I believe when you teach them, when you put them through, they would have the knowledge about what they are doing, and they will know that this is a wrong thing, and they wouldn't go into it once they are properly taught how to use it.
Doing that corrupts children, and it's not good for them. It's not good for little children. The phones are not good for little children. It's meant for adults.
All right, welcome back. Diverse views, diverse comments. You heard all of them. At what age should you give your child that first telephone, that first mobile phone? And, because it's mobile phone, it means that he is in complete control of that phone. If it's house phone, you can monitor, you can check and all that. But mobile phones means that it is his own personal phones. At what age should you give that consent? And from what we have there, some says after secondary school. What age is after secondary school for them?
You're already becoming an adult.
Okay.
16.
16, okay.
If you are very good.
Okay.
17.
17.
You are out.
Okay.
Okay.
So the consensus is from our respondents there is that in Nigeria it should be a bit above the world standard. The world standard is 13. Say in Nigeria we need a little bit more of a maturity. Maybe from 15 and all of that. What do you think? At what age? Because you know that when you give him that phone, most of this phone comes with internet accessibility.
Yes.
And that means that he can get onto the super highway, he can go on sites, he can, a lot of things he can do with that, and that's why it's such a very, very careful decision.
Yeah, I think that the second respondent captured, it all.
Okay.
And that's something we have also shared on this program, sometime last year.
Okay, yes.
Most of the phones now, and what is driving those sales to see with Samsung and Nokia, because they are internet enabled.
Okay.
You give anybody a phone today that doesn't have camera and cannot, you can't use
navigate,
to browse.
Yeah.
It's going to give it, back to you.
The point for that is, are they even making those phones anymore? I mean, the manufacturers, are they making phones that don't have all these features anymore?
You will die.
Yeah, because nobody's
going to buy. No distributor is going to take it from your, showroom.
Okay. All right.
But I think the greatest danger to, giving phones to minors again is the issue of people, pedophiles,
yes,
and bad guys asking, where do you live?
Yeah.
What's the number of your house? And as a minor, he's going to tell that person we are on number XYZ, so street. And then these people use that one to trace your house and rob. Okay? Now I've told my kids, the last one, don't talk to strangers and tell nobody where you live.